11, Donald Trump responds to the PGA taking his Doral golf tournament away from him, and ironically, it will be held in Mexico. CBS 4's Auralia Ortega joins us live from outside Trump National Doral. Auralia?
Rudabeh, in the past, Donald Trump has taken issue with companies moving jobs out of the country, and in this instance, it involves his golf course, and now South Florida is going to be losing out on millions of dollars worth of revenue because of this. And moments ago, he addressed a crowd in California and told them if he were to become president, this sort of thing would not happen.
They moved the World Golf Championships from Miami to Mexico City. Can you believe it?
At a rally in California, Republican presidential hopeful Donald Trump addresses the PGA Tour's decision to move one of its tournaments from Trump National Doral across the border to Mexico.
If I become your president, this stuff is all going to stop.
Trump bought the place 4 years ago, but the World Golf Championship has been held in Doral since 1962. The tournament brings some of the biggest golf players to South Florida. Following Trump's polarizing comment about Latinos and Muslims, the PGA yanked a major event from a Trump resort in California. At a news conference Wednesday afternoon, PGA Tour Commissioner Tim Finchem assured moving the tournament from Doral was not politically motivated.
We were not able to secure sponsorship for next year's WGC at Doral.
Without a sponsor, the county would have needed to come up with $6 million in order to keep the tournament here. The commissioner added that in the past, it's been a struggle to find a sponsor willing to share the stage with a name as big as Trump, and even more so now that he's running for president.
The politics might have contributed some since he's been running, but it's more that, and he knows that.
Miami-Dade County Mayor Carlos Jimenez is not happy an event that brings millions of dollars in revenue to South Florida is leaving.
I believe it's a question of money, and the PGA decided that they were going to make more money, or they were being offered more money in Mexico, but I just don't think it's right for the people of Miami-Dade County.
And Mexico City has secured the event for the next 7 years. After that, Mayor Jimenez hopes that it'll make its way back to South Florida. Reporting live in Doral, Auralia Ortega, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Thank you, Auralia.